So a big kick from Harding and Sierra Phillips. It'll land with Sutherland on the left wing. And that one is out. It'll be a throw-in for Southwestern. Less than 15 to go in the first half. Both sides still looking for that first goal. No score, Southwestern and Harding. Throw in from Southwestern, trying to hit Robbo, but instead Phillips again.
Well, we were talking about Robbo and the opportunities, trying to get a few of them here, and that one out, so Harding will get it back. Robbo has, and I heard this phrase used earlier in the season, I thought it was accurate, put up at times video game numbers.
Absolutely.
And there was a 3-match stretch there where she had scored 9 goals, assisted on 4 others, had 22 points on the week for Southwestern in 3 wins.
It was enough to get her the Week 2 Player of the Week.
That's right.
Which is rightfully so.
And not just Player of the Week in the GAC. She was the Division II NCAA National Player of the Week.
From Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso, all the way to Weatherford, Oklahoma, via Southwest Christian, after redshirting a season there. They are 5 hours ahead of us, by the way, in Burkina Faso, in case you were wondering.
I was.
They're coming up on their evening mealtime. Nothing that time for Robbo, and just like that, it's almost back out near midfield, but it'll be a Southwestern throw-in. Alexis Fowler, now she'll give way to her teammate instead, and Brene will throw it in. Well, they're not surprising anybody with where they're trying to go with the ball on those throw-ins, but Harding has had an answer every time with 1 or 2 defenders. This might be an opportunity for Harding. Here comes Grizel. Grizel down the right wing, into the box. Grizel will lead for her teammate. Here's the shot, and it's kicked away. The second effort will go. Harding is on the board as Emma Chilton off the rebound. A second effort, and it's good in the back of the net. 1-0 Harding.
Well, wow.
Harding will send in a freshman midfielder from Austin, Texas, Michelle Morgan. You're talking about the 4th and 5th leading scorers in the nation for Southwestern. The 2 freshman international players for the Lady Bulldogs. Great story on how these 2 ended up in Weatherford, Oklahoma as well. Head coach Mark Pearson, his parents are missionaries. He has connections all across the globe. And because of that is able to find some great athletes from outside of our region, from outside of our country. And because of that, he has these 2 great players, freshmen Alimata Rabo from Burkina Faso and Sandra Nabwetwe from Kampala, Uganda.
Southwestern now 7 shots here in the second half. Only 2 shots on goal, but still the volume.
Yeah, absolutely. They are coming after Jessica Wesner. And here is another chance, and Wesner stops again. The freshman from Long Lake, Minnesota.
That was a nice open look by Nabwetame that time. Southwestern trying to keep it on the Harding end again.
May I add here, Joey, that Long Lake, Minnesota is the home of the Fruit Growers Association, which was established in 1898.
You may.
I wanted to get that in there for the folks that may be watching in Minnesota.
There's Wesner with that save once again. Are the Minnesota fans cheering for Harding or Southwestern? Are they neutral?
We have less than 23 minutes to play in the second half.
Second consecutive kick out of bounds. It's gone over to the Harding men's team. They're getting their exercise already this afternoon.
Just don't let them step out on the field. We'll have them tomorrow. It'll be their turn. You know, there's another interesting story that we'll have tomorrow as well. As see what happens here. Just a moment as Sutherland with the header leaves it into area of Chilton. Remember, Chilton has the game's only goal, but nothing doing there for Harding. Dr. Greg Harris, in his 16th season as the head coach of Harding, actually coached both the men's and the women's team at Harding for a long period of time. In fact, he was the men's coach from 2001 all the way to 2010. And Coach Ireland, who's the coach now, was one of Dr. Greg Harris's players. So he was very excited to talk about that before the game with me, and excited for the men's head coach to have his team in the finals. Well, you're getting to the crunch time here, Joey. We're nearing 20 minutes to play second half.
That was pretty impressive. 5 consecutive headers. Ball never touched the turf. There's some volleyball teams that would like to be able to return it that well.
That's true. Let's see how well Southwestern presses here again. High volume shooters, but they've had very few that have been close on goal, and the ones that have been close, Wesner's been right there. They don't press for long. It goes out of bounds, and the throw-in comes from Sutherland for Harding. Turner tries to turn it the other way, but Sutherland right back to her, and so it'll be a throw-in for Southwestern, and it will come from Alexis Fowler.
Well, these two teams, and it might surprise you, Michael, are the two teams in the GAC that have the most shots per contest. Not surprising, Southwestern with 22.5. Maybe a little more surprising, Harding, 20.8.
Butler across, and not quite there, off of Robbo. And again, you see her realize that an opportunity has just been missed. It was Butler.